A federation president kisses a player on live television, and 2 years later, a court calls it a crime. A national team coach gets caught on record trading playing time for sex, and finishes the tournament anyway. A goalkeeper gets dragged out of a family party in handcuffs, stays on the roster, then torches an entire country on camera. This isn't a highlight reel. This is 15 real scandals that the sport would rather you forget. Cover-ups, mutinies, convictions, a 50-year ban that started it all. Some of these stories ended in justice. Most of them didn't. Worst to first. Let's go. 1. The kiss that became a crime. Stadium, Australia, Sydney, August 20th, 2023. Spain just beat England 1-0 to win the World Cup. During the medal ceremony, Federation President Luis Rubiales grabs star forward Jenni Hermoso by the head and kisses her on the mouth, live, on the podium, completely unasked. Hermoso says it stained the happiest day of her career.
Me sentí poco respetada. Creo que fue un momento que mancharon de uno de los días más felices de mi vida y para mí es...
Rubiales insists it was mutual.
Ella me apretó muy fuerte debajo de las axilas, me levantó y al caer pues le pregunté si puedo darte un besito y me dijo vale. Eso es lo que ocurrió.
¿Estás seguro de que le dio su aprobación, su consentimiento?
Totalmente seguro.
Spain's entire squad boycotts the national team in protest.
Rubiales, palmeros, estáis fuera de juego. Rubiales, mafioso, te echan por baboso.
We want to show all our support to Jennifer Hermosa and our World Cup champions, along with all the other sportswomen who are forced to take all the consequences of machoism that impregnates the world of sports. If you don't go, we'll make you go. Rubiales, resign.
FIFA suspends him within days.
Pues les voy a decir algo. No voy a dimitir. No voy a dimitir. No voy a dimitir. No voy a dimitir. No voy a dimitir.
He resigns 3 weeks later. In February 2025, Madrid's national court convicts him of sexual assault, fines him over 10,000 euros, and bars him from coming within 200 meters of Hermoso for a year, the first conviction of its kind in Spanish football history. He appeals. Spain's High Court upholds the guilty verdict that June. 2. The Federation president who was a predator. Now go darker. Karamuddin Karim, president of the Afghanistan Football Federation, is accused by at least 5 of his own national team players of repeated sexual abuse inside the Federation's own headquarters in Kabul and at a training camp in Jordan between 2013 and 2018. One player tells The Guardian he held a gun to her head. Another says he threatened to cut out her tongue. FIFA suspends him in December 2018 and bans him for life in June 2019, on top of a fine of 1 million Swiss francs. In July 2020, the Court of Arbitration for Sport upholds the ban, calling it a case of unprecedented gravity that destroyed the players' careers and lives. Their own words. 3. The coach who stayed anyway. 2 weeks before the 2023 World Cup kicks off, The Guardian reports that Zambia's head coach Bruce Mwepu has been accused by his own players of coercing them into sex to keep their place on the squad. It's normal that the coach sleeps with the players in our team, one unnamed player tells the paper. FIFA opens a formal investigation. Then, on July 31st, 2023, days after Zambia beats Costa Rica 3-1 in Hamilton, New Zealand, another complaint lands. Mwepu accused of rubbing his hands over a player's chest 2 days before that match. He calls the allegations fake at a live press conference and refuses to resign. Zambia is eliminated in the group stage. Mwepu coaches the entire tournament anyway. 4. The ban that got overturned. Yves Jean-Barre, president of the Haitian Football Federation, is accused of sexually abusing young players at the country's national training center in Croix de Bouquet. FIFA bans him for life in November 2020. He appeals to the Court of Arbitration for Sport, and in 2021, wins, the ban overturned on procedural grounds. The players who came forward watched the man they accused walk free. 5. The league that knew and said nothing. September 30th, 2021. The Athletic publishes an investigation naming NWSL coach Paul Riley, with former players Sinead Farrelly and Mana Shim going on the record over years of sexual coercion dating back to 2011. North Carolina Courage fires him that same day. Within a week, NWSL Commissioner Lisa Baird resigns. By the time the dust settles, 5 head coaches across the league have been fired or forced out. In January 2023, the league permanently bans 4 of them: Riley, Christy Holly, Rory Dames, and Richie Burke. A joint U.S. soccer investigation led by former Acting Attorney General Sally Yates finds the abuse wasn't isolated. It calls it systemic across the sport. In February 2025, the league settles the resulting case for $5 million. 6. The fight that should have ended a career. Kirkland, Washington, June 21, 2014. U.S. goalkeeper Hope Solo gets into a physical fight with her half-sister and 17-year-old nephew at a family party. She punches her sister in the face. The teenager breaks a broom over her head and points a broken BB gun at her, and police haul her to jail on 2 counts of domestic violence assault, where she reportedly curses out the officers booking her. The charges get dismissed in January 2015, then revived on appeal that August. She stays on the national team through all of it. 2 years later, after the U.S. crashes out of the Rio Olympics on penalties to Sweden, she calls their opponents a bunch of cowards on camera. And finally, for that comment, U.S. Soccer suspends her for 6 months. 7. The strike. The whole world watched. Stade du Hainaut, Valenciennes, France, June 23, 2019. England versus Cameroon, round of 16. Ellen White's goal for England gets flagged offside, then overturned by VAR. Cameroon's players cluster at the center circle and refuse to restart the match. Early in the second half, Ajara Nshout has a goal ruled out for offside by VAR too, and this time a player is left in tears, head in her hands, as the whole team stops again. England wins 3-0. England manager Phil Neville says afterward he's completely and utterly ashamed. FIFA opens a formal investigation into Cameroon's conduct within 48 hours.